Yankees lose this one. Jazz strikes out in the 9th. Everybody was mad at the umpire. Jazz tossed. He thinks he's going to get a walk.
That would look outside to me.
Yeah.
I think
with the
Jazz
tracking,
has an argument.
the ump had a bad night according to the umpire trackers. Not great. Wonderful. Turkey, Serbia.
Good job.
Şengün. I mean, I don't want to say it. Şengün had 28, 13, and 8. Jokic had 22, 9, and 4. Turkey wins 95-90.
Go ahead
undefeated.
and say it.
We're getting close.
Close to what?
We're getting closer.
To what?
Jokic is the best player in the world. Are you saying
Exactly right.
That's arguable?
No, I'm not saying it's arguable. I am saying the gap is narrowing. I think we can stop it all.
Şengün will never be the best player in the world.
But if the fact that you even said that means I'm getting closer. The fact that that is being said on national television.
He's a great player.
He's playing unbelievable.
He's a great player.
Knockout round starts Saturday. Turkey, Sweden, Serbia, Finland. Wonderful Padres, Orioles, top of the 9th. Cows are deep to left. Former Oriole Laureano with the catch of the year.
Oh,
small fence.
that's
still catch
pretty
of the year.
nice.
Orioles win 7-5. Sweep the Padres. 2-8 in their last 10 years. Padres are really struggling.
Yeah, because he overran.
Yeah, he overran.
Had to reach back.
Fans were not interested in catching the ball. Final wonderful Travis and the Prince.
Do we have the music?
Debut Adidas commercial. No, the music's pretty expensive.
It's a Footloose.
So you like it?
It's evidently, I don't know anything about Footloose. But
I remember
It's a
Footloose.
remake of the Footloose trailer.
That was a great movie.
No, it's not.
That's what they said.
Oh, because that's what, like with a guy like what?
Buddy, I'll say it again. I know nothing about Footloose. I know Kevin Bacon's in it, and it's about you're not allowed to dance. But I'm just saying that I think the music is from Footloose.
Go watch it one night. It was good.
It's like the best part of their whole season.
Oh, you know what,
Well,
Coach?
look,
I'm sorry.
no,
Teammates
but Coach-
bonding. Oh, it's such a shame.
I mean, look, here's the thing. Travis better ball, both of them better ball out.
I don't think this is a remake. What's?
I don't know if it's the Footloose thing, because the song is "Let's Hear It for the Boy."
Yeah.
That's Denise Williams way back in the day.
Shout out to Denise.
But-
great job.
Travis does bring a fun-loving, like, enjoyment to. I
Yes.
think that's what this is about.
This is
Now
delightful.
you got to be able to ball.
This is delightful.
It is for now, but will it be delightful if they're not very good?
This is fun. This is a lot of fun.
You don't think Liam Cohen likes this?
He loves it.
He loves it.
They love it. This is heartwarming.
This is, we're having a good time, aren't we?
Yes.
Let's high five it up.
Now no Bulls
enjoy
don't
that
spot.
Nashville,
Incredible. Great rates, none of the ball. Huge spread for opening night, up to 8.5. But Coach is saying there is a path to an upset. Coach, what are your 3 keys to a Cowboys upset?
I'd say the first one's probably going to surprise Nick the most. I think they're going to have to throw it.
There you go, Coach. Coach, I'm proud of you now, like you were proud of me earlier.
So here's what I'm saying is I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball very effectively. So they're going to have to use throwing the ball to replace some of those runs. So that'll be screens, tight end screens, high percentage passes, bootlegs, things like that to replace the traditional running game. There's obviously going to have to mix in some runs, but that's where they're going to have to make up some of that ground. And they're going to have to let their stars be stars. So Pickens has to be a star. CeeDee Lamb has to be a star. Dak has to be a star. Ferguson, those guys are going to have to win the game for them, and they're going to have to rely on that because running the ball doesn't look like right now, it doesn't look to me like they've solved that problem. I'd say that on the flip side of that, the second thing is they're going to have to make Jalen throw the ball, and they're going to have to make him win it with his arm. And here's why, is because if they get the running game going, they've got no chance.
Right.
Okay, so if Philly's able to run the ball effectively, everything's going to work. They've talked all offseason about the importance of stopping the run. I think they'll sell out to do that, and then we're going to have to see whether or not they can hold up and whether Jalen, ideally they push him over that 30 mark, and we'll see whether or not it goes back to what it was last year where they were 2-2 when he did that. And I'd say the last thing, Dak talked about the most important thing we need to do is throw the first punch. Okay, North Carolina threw the first punch in that game we just saw recently. They're going to have to throw more than just the first punch. They're going to have to stay creative offensively and defensively. And one of the things I really liked about Brian Schottenheimer when I hired him in New York is very creative. So there were shifts, motions, multiple personnel groups, gadget plays, no huddle. All that stuff makes it really hard defensively. And they're going to need a lot of that to put pressure on Philly's defense. And then defensively, from that perspective, throw some creative blitz packages, try some things. You're 8.5 point underdogs. Take some chances in this first game that you may not necessarily take, not only because of some of the mismatches, but also it sends a really strong message to the team in terms of what you're willing to do moving forward and how much you believe in them to achieve these things.
All right, so Coach, you know Brian Schottenheimer, and we don't. You also know what it's like to be coaching your first game for a team. Surprise onside kick is now no longer a thing. You know what I mean? But we talk a lot about, like, not that this is quite a David versus Goliath game, but you have a defending champ against a team we don't have a lot of expectations for. For me, this is a 4-down game. This is a very, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm going to open up the door to we might get blown out because it gives us a better chance to compete. Do you think that Schotty's personality in his first game as an NFL head coach to add some variance to the game, which could give them a better chance to win, but also a better chance to maybe be embarrassed?
Yeah, I do think he has the ability to do that. And I'm hoping that this is baked into how they're going to approach things offensively. Like I said, he is very creative, and the system that he's come from has always created problems for defenses, and it did require doing a lot of different things. Now, part of that is how well Dak responds to doing that, shifting, motioning. There's a lot of moving parts. You don't necessarily know what you're going to get defensively because as you move, they move. So he's got to have a comfort level with that as well. At this point, though, go sell out, put faith in your players, try some different things, and at the end of the day, make sure that Philly knows that you were there, even if you end up losing, and make sure the rest of the league knows that you're not ready to lay down and get prepped for next offseason.
Will he abandon the run? That's strong, but basically abandon the run. I mean, chip off the old block. His dad loved to run.
I think Brian as much as he's from that lineage, likes to throw the ball, as a lot of offensive coordinators like to start with that. I would imagine if he had a really effective running back, he'd lean into that. And we'll have to see how this develops. Right. I think he's pass first.
Defending Super Bowl champs are 20-5 in their first game. But, Coach, that did make me a little bit nervous. Is Dak under duress, the bud list, coming up next?
How many sides of the fence is Wild going to play?
I can't say the guy had a good point.